Hold up. It looks like a little something is going on. Do it? Hold up. Let me just... You know what? Let me put these back down. Hey, what's up you guys? It's Tyler here, back with a new video. So I bet you're wondering, I look a little different. I'm officially 1 month on estrogen. I thought that since I'm on this new journey in my life, I figured why not share and document it, you know? Let's have a little bit of fun with it. And I also know that there are people that are in the process of starting their transition. And one of the biggest things for me is that I know that there are people that are in the process of trying to come out, or they're already out but they're trying to start hormones. I just want to be informative and as real about my experience as possible, because I know that watching other people and their journey kind of helped me understand what was gonna happen within the first couple of months, if that makes sense. And I think it's also important to realize that every trans person's experience on hormones is different. Nobody is the same when it comes to transitioning. So yeah, I thought that was kind of something important to say before I start really getting too deep into these things that we're going to be talking about today. We got a lot to talk about, so let's just get right into it. As of right now, I'm taking 2 milligrams of estradiol twice a day, and another medication that starts with an S. I don't know what the name of that shit is. I'm gonna probably put a picture of it up or something. I only take that once a day in the morning. I take the estradiol 1 in the morning and then 1 at night. So like I said, it's been about a month, and I've noticed a lot. More of it for me is more emotional and on the inside. As far as physical changes, I was out with my best friend yesterday, and he mentioned to me that my face was kind of it was
Damn it, what was the word you used?
My face is starting to get slimmer kind of, and more of jawline being more defined. It was something along those lines. So basically my face is getting skinny. Watch the fuck out. My chest, ooh, that shit hurt. My chest, she's getting a little bigger. I'm getting a little bit of titty action. I was at work the other day, and I'm sitting down and I'm changing in the locker room, and I looked down into my bra, I saw cleavage. Things are happening in this bitch. But while they are growing, they burn like no one's business. If I rub against, oh, see, I'm getting a little too close right now. They're just very sensitive, and there's a lot going on right now. This is a very sensitive spot. So they're kind of sore, kind of hurts, but titties are coming in. The way that I've seen it is that if they're burning or they get sore, it means that something's going on, something's happening. So that's pretty much it on breast development. Body hair has definitely slowed down a lot. I shave my face way less now. Before I started estrogen, I was shaving my face damn near every day pretty much. And now I shave maybe every 2 to 3 days now, just for the sake of it. And even when I do shave now, the hair is nowhere as long and nowhere as thick. So it makes shaving a lot easier now, and I'm not cutting myself on a regular basis anymore. As far as hair everywhere else, I've never been a super hairy person on my arm or my legs. Now shaving my legs and my arms and my thighs, it's a breeze now, because when the hair does grow back, it's not really that thick. So a couple swipes with the razor and it's all gone and it's smooth. Speaking of smooth, my skin has gotten so clear on my face, it is real. If anything, that was probably one of the first physical changes that I saw, was definitely in my face. My skin is definitely more dry. I'm not as oily as I used to be. That has its pros and its cons. I feel a lot more comfortable wearing makeup out, especially in the heat in the sun, because I feel I'm not sweating it off as easily as I was before. My face is always dry, so I'm always constantly having to moisturize my face because my skin can get so dry, especially if I'm out too long. I think one of the most noticeable physical changes thus far is the downstairs region, if you know what I mean. Before I started hormones, tucking was a bitch. It used to have me in so much pain to the point where I couldn't even focus, because I felt the entire lower part of my body was on fire. And that's probably all me, because I'm probably not doing it right. And I was doing it the old-fashioned way, basically, with like a sock and a pair of like the stretchy part of leggings. So that's probably why it hurt so bad. But now that I am on hormones, the size has shrunk. Not a lot, but it's smaller. So it's easier to tuck now. And not only that, but how do I put this? I don't get erections hardly ever. The amount of erections that I get now are like 0. Which I'm okay with. Doesn't really serve me any purpose. So the fact that I wake up in the morning and it's not awake before me is a great fucking thing. And while we're on that topic, and I'll be real, ever since I started hormones, my sex drive has literally went from like it's damn near non-existent. My sex toy drawer has dust bunnies in it and nothing's getting used, which, I mean, it's not the end of the world because I knew it was gonna happen. But even though that my sex drive is extremely low, I still have the ability to get aroused, and Lord Jesus, orgasms feel 10 times better and they last way longer. Takes forever to get there, but it is worth the wait. Cause like, I know one of the biggest concerns when I was in the process of starting HRT and I asked my doctor, I was like, sis, am I still gonna be able to, you know, I had another trans person recommend this to me, and I don't know if it's for everybody, but for me, this has been one of my best friends. Little ASMR. I'm sorry, that's weird. I don't know why the fuck I'm even got this shit out on. Okay. The point I'm trying to make is, while I don't know where I'm going with this, but I was going somewhere. I guess, like, for me, and from what I've heard from other people's experiences, is while it's not the easiest to get aroused, when you do, it just feels better and the sensations and everything just feels different. So as far as physical changes, I think that's it that I've noticed so far. I'm pretty sure that that's all, because like it's only been a month. I anticipated that as far as like physical changes. Oh, one more physical change before I forget. My ass has gotten plump. I was legit looking in the mirror one day and I was just, you know, putting on clothes, and I looked back and I was like, damn, when the fuck did you get here? But yeah, as far as physical changes, I think that's it. Because like I said, it's only been a month. I'm just gonna have to keep on waiting, and you know, I'm finally gonna get the titties that I've always wanted and dreamed for. Hopefully, because for me, I don't want big titties. I don't. That shit looks like it hurts. People be walking around, goddamn titties up to the goddamn chin. Just that shit looks painful. Back be on fire, chest be on fire, all your weight is up here, all you got is upper titty strength. I just want to get them a little bit bigger. I just want something there. Like, I want something that's gonna fill up a bra. I want something to, you know, have a little bit of cleavage, you know, a little something that hurts. Ow. I want to have something that's there. Bottom surgery is more of a priority right now than breast augmentation for me right now, because I'm good with where I'm at so far, and I'm not really stressing about this. I'm more stressing about down here. And also, while we're touching on, you know, like dysphoria and stuff, you know, my dysphoria has lessened like a lot since I've started hormones, and I didn't fully anticipate it, you know, 100% going away, because I figured that until I really get like the major surgery, that there's always going to be that underlying dysphoria that just like pops up at you out of nowhere, like a thief in the night, you know what I'm saying? I feel like it's important to know that you just gotta keep going, you know what I'm saying? You just gotta just trust the process and take what is prescribed to you. So now we're gonna talk about the emotional changes, because yes, bitch, that shit hit you like a bus. For me, I've always had a history of bad depression and bad anxiety. So I know that one of the things for me that I wanted to really prepare myself for was the emotional changes that I was going to go through while dealing with current emotional issues, keeping my mental health in a good space and taking the medication that I was prescribed to help with this, and also going through counseling while I was, you know, in the process of trying to get my letter. I know that that really helped me kind of like prepare myself mentally for the changes that I was gonna, you know, possibly gonna be going through when starting hormones. Because I know that's one of the biggest things for people, is that the emotional change can take such a toll on people. So I really just wanted to prepare myself and be prepared. I will say that emotionally, hormones has definitely changed me a lot. I'll be real, I'm a sensitive person, but I try to hide it. And so I didn't really show a lot of emotions before, but like now it's like my heart is on my sleeve now. Like I am really just a lot more sensitive. When I first took my hormones, like the first day, like within the first like 30 minutes, I just felt like so calm and like very zen, and it was like I had done like meditation without meditating. It was crazy. Then we fast forward to that night, and 1 minute I'm just happily, you know, watching YouTube videos, laughing my ass off, and in the next minute I'm on my bathroom floor sobbing. Anybody that knows me knows that crying is not a part of the anatomy of Tyler. It's just not something that I do. It's definitely been a lot to handle, especially sometimes when you just have life and other stuff happening, and then you got hormones and going through puberty all over again. It can just be a lot sometimes, so I really have to like, stay grounded and just breathe sometimes, because like it can just get so overwhelming. I definitely just feel like it's important to really like take into consideration how much emotionally that you could possibly change, because like I am definitely super, like I am way more irritable than I was before. My BS tolerance is like to the roof, and it's still like that. Like I don't get offended easily, I don't get like angry like easily or like often, but like I just find myself getting a lot more irritated now than before when I started hormones, and the mood swings. My doctor was not lying when she said that these mood swings was gonna hit, and them hoes hit me like a goddamn city bus. I'm telling you, I will be happy 1 minute, I fuck around and look at something, and I am fucking sad in my bed on the verge of tears. So if anything, the biggest like change overall that I've noticed is definitely more emotional than physical, especially now that I'm so early into my transition. So that's like the biggest thing that I've seen so far. But another thing that I thought I was crazy at first, but then I found out that there's other people that have experienced the same thing that I have too, so I'm not by myself. I've always been like sexually fluid, you know, like when it comes to the kinds of people that I'm attracted to and everything like that. I've always been pretty fluid. I've never put myself in a box basically, but like now girls have just been like, it's like second grade all over again. I'm girl fucking crazy. It's like I look at a really attractive girl and I want to fucking cry because it's like, god damn, you're so beautiful. Like, damn. So you know, that's another thing that really like caught me off guard, because like I've always been attracted to girls or people that are just more like, you know, femme presenting, but it's just like, wow. So I think that's about it. I think I got everything so far. I mean, it's only been a month. So that's it for today's video. I hope you liked it. I'm definitely going to be doing monthly updates until I probably hit like a year. Yeah, that's it. And I hope you like this video, and see you in the next one.